Hello Westmont faculty. This is a tutorial on screen capture software for Windows 10. So go ahead and go to your browser of choice. I've just got Microsoft Edge here. And what we're going to do is we're going to look up the software called Active Presenter. And we're going to click on this one here. I'm going to leave a link for this exact site in the description of this video so that you don't get mixed up. And we're going to click on this Windows download right here. And now we're going to run it. In different browsers, it may look a little different than that, but either way, you're going to press yes here. You do want this app to make changes to your PC. And we're going to accept the license agreement. And this is where it's going to install it to. And we're going to hit install. And then it opens a little tutorial, which you don't have to watch, but you could watch some of their resources. They may be helpful to you. I'm just going to run you through sort of the basics here, though. Okay, and then when you close your browser, you should notice this little window in the back that just finishes up the setup, and you can click Launch Active Presenter, that little box there. And so you can choose whether you'd like the dark or the light feel. It doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. We'll keep it light here. Continue. Okay, so here's the software. Now this sort of may look a little bit like PowerPoint, choosing a mode or a sort of theme. We're actually not going to create one of these just yet. Instead, we're going to go over here on the left and we're going to click this button, Record Video. Okay. So when we click that, we get this little interface here. We can click on full screen to record everything that you see, or you can click custom here and specify where you would like the recording to take place. Okay, and I'm going to select full screen for this. You do have the option to turn on a webcam if you'd like your students to see your face during this recording. You will want your audio on, and you do want to make sure that your microphone is working. And you can do that all through here, your input devices, so your microphone and your speakers. And lastly, just adjusting your volume. You may want to wait for feedback from your students to see whether it's too loud or too soft, but I believe the default here, the recommended, is just fine. When you're ready, go ahead and press record. And now we're recording. Once you're done, you'll go down to this button here. This is the Active Presenter button. And when you're ready, you can press stop. Stop recording. And when you do that, it opens up a project for you. And this is your video. Active Presenter is sort of an all-in-one video recording and editing tool. So you can actually edit the audio and the video in this. You can add slides and integrate with PowerPoint. It seems like a very powerful tool. I haven't fleshed it out completely, but if you have any questions, you PC users, about how to use this or to add a certain feature, just email that to support@westmont.edu. And once you're happy with this, make sure to, just as with any other document, you'll want to save this often. But saving does not allow you to share it. You have one more step, and that step is exporting. You'll go to Export up here in the top, and you'll notice that you can export it to a lot of different things. We've talked about in a previous video how to upload a YouTube video. This tool is really nice because it integrates straight into YouTube. So we'll use YouTube as the example here. First, you have to sign in so that it can sign into an account on YouTube, and I'll go ahead and do that here. You can just fill in your Westmont email address there and your password. And most of you will not have two-step verification, so you can ignore this step. And Active Presenter wants to access your Google account. In order to integrate with YouTube, you have to allow this to happen. Login success. Close the tab and return to Active Presenter. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so here we are back in Active Presenter. You will fill out the title and description fields just as before. So we'll do Active Presenter tutorial, and the description can be whatever you'd like it to be. And you have a few more options like the category. You can leave education in there. And this privacy field is important. If you are going to allow anybody in the public to be able to search up this video, you can leave it public. If you want only the students that receive the link to view it, you have to select unlisted here. Private means that you have to specify each individual person that can see it, and I'm not going to recommend that. So I'd either select unlisted here or public. We'll leave it as unlisted here. And we'll go over to the video settings. These are all sort of about what it is that you're exporting. You do want to export the audio and include the cursor path so that your students can see where your mouse is going in case you're indicating things like that. And lastly, these settings here, frame rate, you can up this to 60 if you would like, but most of you are going to be just fine at 30. And quality, this is on a scale of 1 to 100. You could bump this up to 100 if you'd like, especially if there's fine detail involved in your screen recording. And then this video size should stay at 100. These audio sample rates and bit rates is just fine as well. And lastly, MP4 is a good file format rather to use. And once you're done, it shows you where that video is going to be stored. And you just press OK. Now this export to YouTube does take a little bit of time, so it should just be several minutes before you're actually seeing that pop up. And in case you need to use this video later or make edits to it, just make sure that you're saving it often, and especially during the final phases here once you've completed it. And that's the tutorial on Active Presenter, which I think most of you will hopefully experience a good amount of success in if you're using a PC. If you have any questions or other recommendations for PC recording software, email that to support@westmont.edu. Likewise, if you have any questions about this and about the process that Active Presenter is doing, just let us know. So thank you all very much, and good luck.